Good morning. There's a glow on the horizon as the sun is rising. And this time I have a better light on me. You can see the river has risen by about another half meter since yesterday. The flow rate is increased a lot. I don't know how much you can see there. We're gonna have to pull the pumps again today probably. But the cables are in a better position than they were in November, so the situation is overall better. But let's have a look at what the flows are on the orange. On the Vaal Dam side, the Vaal Dam is at 119%. I think they're holding back a lot of water to take pressure off Bloemhof. The outflow from Vaal Dam is 2,460. The Vaal Dam is very close to its peak. It won't go above 120%. And the outflow is going to remain around there. The inflow is dropping off steeply. On the Bloemhof side, Bloemhof Dam is at 110%, but with an outflow of 3,400 cubic, 3,416. They opened the gates just only up to 3,200, but if the level rises, even if the gates are only open for 3,200, the flow is going to be higher. So looking at the dam itself, they managed to get the peak down. They're predicting a maximum peak of 115%, but the inflow is still rising, going up to 3,800. They're showing in the prediction here that the outflow 3,200, but as we saw it was 3,400. Now on the Hardip side, the Hardip Dam is at 114% with an outflow of 1,676, showing there close to its peak, and the outflow will remain level for a short while and then start to drop off. The inflow, well, they're using a prediction here of an inflow immediately dropping, and that's not necessarily the case. Aliwal Noord is still at 1,600, but that will probably drop off. These measurements are difficult to read sometimes. Then Vanderkloof is at 110%. with an outflow of 1,600. So 1,600 from Vanderkloof, and let's just look at the dam quickly. Looks like it's still rising slightly. It will go up a little bit more. Probably 1,650 to 1,700. But let's say it's 1,600, and let's just look at the lower orange for a moment. So 1,600 plus 3,400 from Bloemhof, that means we can expect 5,000 down the lower orange. Now the current predictions, they are saying only 4,600 down the lower orange. Now whether that is calculated on the 3,200 from Bloemhof, which is the official number for the gates opened, or the number that's showing there measured as 3,400, that we don't know. So between 4,600 and 5,000 expected for the lower orange. Katlani is at the moment at 3,300. So that's a lot more water than we had in November, and we'll have to see how far it goes. It looks like we'll be making new marks on the pump station wall to indicate new heights. Let's just look quickly at the forecast. Freddy is again showing a flow into the northeast of the country, and it's showing more than the last time we looked, 300-400 millimeters. And we can have a quick look at Graskop just to see YR is, and it's in the next 5 days. It's not, if you look on Windy, this is the next 5-day forecast, not 10 days. If you go to 10 days, it's showing not much more in the northeast. Well, actually 100 millimeters more is a lot more. Anyway, we'll have to keep an eye on it, but it's moving closer now. but it's fluctuating wildly between the different predictions they make. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.